All right. Once again, my name is Noel A. Booker um, with Business Credit Builder. And what we do at Business Credit Builder is help entrepreneurs build their business credit and access funding. Okay. That's what we do. And so today we're going to talk about training. This is going to be like business credit training. All right. For small business owners. All right. And what we're going to do now is share my screen and we're going to get started. Let's do this. Okay. So now you should be able to see my screen. And now I'm going to make it bigger. And that messed me up. Oh, shucks. Okay. Okay. This don't look right. Can someone help me? Let me see. Damn, this is duplicating each screen. Okay, I'm just gonna go run with it. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank y'all for coming. Let's get started. We're gonna talk. We're gonna train you on how to build business credit. The name of this presentation is how to get $250,000 in business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social and easily get business loans and credit lines. Same thing. All right. Okay, I appreciate that, Juan. All right. Okay, so here we go. Here goes my info, right? My name is Noel A. Booker Sr. Okay. And check out the contact info, my contact, the telephone and the email, right? You see that. But there's 3 buttons at the bottom, right? Okay, so the green button, that's how you can get a free guide on how to build business credit. You just go to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide. Right? Now, the blue button is to get a free business credit consultation. That's when you want to talk to me about the services that we provide to help you build your business credit and access funding. You would go to businesscreditbuilder.us/consult, right? Okay, and then the red button is if you think you qualify for funding now, then what you would do is go to businesscreditbuilder.us/get funding. Okay, let me give you a little background. I was born in New York. I went to Morehouse College and studied accounting. My first job out of Morehouse was with the Ritz-Carlton Hotel Company, the corporate office. And I've had a few corporate jobs after that. But I've always been entrepreneurial. So I started a company called MediaNet USA. And at MediaNet USA, what we do is bookkeeping and accounting services for small businesses. We also do websites for small businesses. And now we talk about business credit. Okay. Okay. What we will cover today, how you can get business credit within 7 days or less that's linked to your EIN, not your social, even if you're a startup or have bad personal credit now, then immediately start using it to get the credit you want and need, even from major sources like Target, Walmart, Staples, Lowe's, Visa, MasterCard, and more. How you can access loans, even as a startup, have credit challenges, or lack collateral. Most people fail trying to get money and grow their business. Most people try to get money from their bank when they need money. Most don't know that EIN credit can be built regardless of personal credit quality. Many apply for credit in the wrong order. Many entrepreneurs don't know that money is available based on business strengths. Okay. And the strengths that I'm talking about there are the 3 C's, which are credit, personal and business, collateral, and cash flow. Those are the strengths. Okay. This seminar is for you if you're looking for money to start or grow a business, or you want to build credit that's not linked to your social. If that's you, then you're in the right place. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to go pretty fast. So make sure you take notes. You can raise your hand or open up your mic, or put a question in the chat box if you like. All right. So that we make this clear. Okay. So let's get started. What is business credit? Business credit is credit that is obtained in a business name. With business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score for its EIN number. The credit is in the business name and based on the business's ability to pay and not the business owner's ability to pay. This business can qualify for revolving store credit cards like Staples, Lowe's, Sam's Club, Costco, and more. Okay, why business credit is awesome. All right. Business credit has no effect on your personal credit. All right. No personal guarantee is needed in order to build business credit. Business credit building is fast compared to personal credit, because with personal credit, there's 5 factors that affect your personal credit score. With business credit, there's only one factor, and that's how you pay your bills. With business credit, you can offset current expenses, meaning you can buy things now that you need to operate your business, do the work that you need to get paid, and then get paid. And you can free up that money instead of having to spend that money up front. You can get things that you need on credit and then pay it later. Increase approval amounts with better rates and terms. So when you have business credit, one of the biggest benefits to you is that it shows a lender that you are able to pay a bill. And in doing so, one can get you approved or denied if you don't have it. Another thing it can help you with is the amount of the loan that they will give you because you have good business credit. And it will also affect your terms, like how much your interest rate is, how long they tell you that you need to pay it off by, right? And stuff like that. So having good business credit helps you be able to secure a fairer loan situations. Okay. No collateral, cash flow, or good credit isn't needed in order to build business credit. And once you have business credit, then you have access to loans and credit lines. How about that? Every successful business in America has business credit. Okay? This is how business is done, with business credit. Okay? Now, what you see now is what anybody can see for free. There's a place on the Experian website where you can put your business name and address in, or any business name and address in, and you can get information like this for free. Now, this one is for Facebook. Facebook Incorporated. They're from Menlo Park, California. Now, the piece that I want to bring to your attention is the trade lines. You see that? They got 40 trade lines. Well, let's go over what a trade line is before we go forward. Because, see, the trade lines is the basis for building business credit, okay? So this is what a trade line is. You go to a store, and they give you a business account, right? So you can buy things on credit, right? You buy something on credit. And now you have the item, and they gave you an invoice, so that you know how to pay it, right? So now you got the item, they gave you an invoice. Now it's time for to pay it. So this is what happens when you pay that invoice. That company sends a report to the business credit reporting agencies. The report says, XYZ company, they have an account with us. Their limit is X amount of dollars. They made a purchase from us, and they paid it off in X amount of days. And they send that report to the business credit reporting agencies. The business credit reporting agencies put that on your credit profile. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one trade line. Okay? Are there any questions on what a trade line is before we even go forward, so that we all know what a trade line is? And hello to all the people that walked in. Thank you for coming. Okay, if there's no questions, we'll move forward. Okay, now this one is Microsoft Corporation. Look at that. They got 131 trade lines. Ain't that something? Now, look at this one. Walmart. Walmart's like the king of business credit out here. Okay? Walmart. Look at them. And this is how Walmart does it, right? They go to Bounty and say, Bounty, let me get a truckload of toilet paper. Now, the owner don't go in his pocket and pay for that truckload of toilet paper. He don't call the accounting department and have the accounting department cut a check. Nope. The toilet paper shows up at the store. They put it on the shelf. We buy it. And they take our money and they pay the invoice. And Bounty says, hey, you did that good. Here's 5 truckloads. So they just keep on doing that over and over again. This is how business is done, okay? At the big corporate level and at the small business level. At the corner store, when the bread delivery comes in, they're not paying for that bread right there. They're counting how many units came in, how many units went out. How we can help. Business Credit Builder, powered by the Finance Suite. We show you how to make your business credible in the eyes of the lender. Our high-tech software helps you build your business credit and access high-limit store credit, business loans, and credit lines. We work with all legitimate types of funding programs that are available today, offering funding to hundreds of investors and lenders through a multitude of different funding programs. Boom. Okay, well, let's get down to business. How do you build business credit? And I can say this, that building business credit is a step-by-step process. Each step is needed for the next step. So there are no skipping steps, okay? Now, one of the first steps is making sure your business is credible in the eyes of the lender, and it is also fundable. Okay. As a business owner, you may be beginning to hear the word fundability a lot. It may come from lenders, various media platforms, or your own current creditors. What is fundability? The ability of your business to get funding. When lenders consider funding your business, does it appear to them to be a good idea to make the loan? What do they look at to make that determination? All right, sorry about that. Okay, so how does a business become fundable? When a lender considers lending to your business, do they feel that you are a high risk? Do you appear to be a business that can and will pay back the debt? Lenders are in it for the money. You know that. How does a business get fundability? How does a business become fundable? To start, you have to make sure your business is set up properly. The great big credit score, a great business credit score is important. In addition, there are many other aspects that are necessary for fundability as well. A potential creditor needs to see that your business is legitimate and profitable. Many loan applications are denied approval due to fraud concerns. Others simply because something didn't match up and threw up a red flag. Maybe the addresses or the phone numbers didn't match up on a couple of reports and it looks unprofessional. If you understand what fundability is and how to get it, you can shut down any such red flags before they cause you a problem. And I'm gonna tell you, this is the most important step. Setting up your business is the most important step, okay? Okay, what is fundability? The foundation of fundability. The foundation of fundability is how your business is set up. It has to be set up to appear to be a fundable entity separate from you, the owner. These are the things that you need. You need a business name, a business address, a business phone, an EIN number, a DUNS number, website, business email. All of these things you need for your business. Okay? Oops. Contact information. The first step to setting up a foundation of fundability is to ensure your business has its own business number, fax number, toll-free number, business address. Okay? All of these things you need for your business. All right. Let me go down to a little bit of detail. The business phone number, right? This is what you need. You need a local telephone number that's listed with the 911 national directory. You can do that by going to listyourself.net and take care of that. Okay. A fax number and the toll-free number, that's not as important. Okay. That's not as important as that business phone number. That's a mandatory thing. You can't build business credit without that. All right. But this is how it works. They will check from your application. You put in your main business telephone number. They're going to check to see if that number is listed with the National 411 National Directory. When they check that and they say, yeah, that's checked, then they're going to look at, hey, they got a fax number and they got an 800 number. How they think is now they're looking more credible. Okay. I don't think that way, but that's how the lenders think. Okay. That now they're looking more like they're a credible business. Okay. And the business address is important as well. Okay. Now, to get your telephone set up, you cannot use a cell phone number. You cannot use a home telephone line. Okay. So these are the go-tos, right? Freedom Voice, Ring Central, Vonage. All three of these will set you up right and list your main business telephone number with the National 411 directory. But my go-to is Freedom Voice. Freedom Voice, because they give you a local number for $9.95 a month. They charge you $3 a month to list it. And they give you a fax number, an 800 number for under $20 a month. Okay? So that's my go-to, all right? Now, let's go back to the address thing, right? There are three options for doing your address, for your main business address, okay? There's three options. The first option is a brick and mortar. The second option is a virtual office address. And the last option is your home address. The reason why and there's no more options after that. And the reason why the home address is the last resort is because lenders do not perceive home-based businesses as being credible. But they look at that on a case-by-case basis. So let's say you're a hairstylist. That seems logical to a lender that, hey, they're doing hair from the house, they might be able to pay that bill. That's likely that they'll be able to pay that bill. Now, on the other side of that coin is this. Let's say you're a trucking company and you can't keep all these trucks at the house. So one thing to know is that on your Dun & Bradstreet credit report is a Google Maps picture of your business address. So they're looking right at your house when they're deciding to give you this loan. And they're trying to see if this actually makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Does this make sense? Okay. What is fundability? The foundation of fundability. You also need an EIN number. This is an identifier. I'm not even going to talk about the EIN number. Y'all know what an EIN number is. But I'm going to tell you the two things that you do need to know about the EIN number. One thing is you need an EIN number to build business credit. And two, it's free. So don't go out here paying for an EIN number, all right? If you got questions about the EIN number, y'all can ask me, but I'm thinking y'all know about the EIN number. Y'all ain't said nothing already, so y'all know that. I know y'all know EIN number. Okay, you have to incorporate. This is the most important step in fundability thus far. Incorporating your business as an LLC, S Corp, or corporation is necessary to fundability. It lends credits to your business as one that is legitimate. It also offers some protection from liability. When you set up your business name, when you incorporate, they will ask you to select an entity. What you need to know is, in order to separate your personal liability from your business liability, you need to select an LLC, which is a limited liability corporation, or a corporation. If you select a proprietorship or a partnership, then you are personally liable for whatever happens with that business. Okay. All right. Business bank account. So once you got your name registered and you have a certificate from the Secretary of State and you have your EIN number, then you can go get your bank account, your business bank account. You need a separate dedicated business bank account. This will keep track of business finances so that you can keep them separate from personal finances for tax purposes. Most vendors and lenders require a business to have a business bank account in order to get approved. Okay. Licenses. What is fundability? It is being a legitimate business. For a business to be legitimate, it has to have all the necessary licenses it needs to operate. The most common mistake in having the appropriate license, but listed with an old address. That will cause a red flag, get you denied, and with business credit, they don't have to tell you why they deny you. Okay. All right. And they don't have to ask you permission. Do the research you need to ensure that you have all of the licenses necessary to legitimately run your business at the federal, state, and local levels. Website and email. Lenders and creditors will deny you if you don't have a website. That's just point blank. That's how it is. Spend time and money necessary to ensure your website is professionally designed and works well. Your business needs a dedicated business email address. Okay, so when you get your website, that's where you're supposed to get your email, right? So if you go to like companies like GoDaddy, then they a la carte you. So they'll get you the registration, then they'll set up your website, and you're paying all these fees. Now you need the email. Now they're going to charge you almost $100 for one single email. Okay. How email should be is through your hosting company that provides you your website. Your email should be included, unlimited. All right. So my company, Business Credit Builder, MediaNet USA, we provide small business, a small business package that is all inclusive. So in other words, we do everything for you. You don't have to worry about it. All right. I do everything for you. And that starts at $350 for the first year and renews at $150 each year after that. In order to start your website, schedule a free business credit consultation now. All right. So let me say some more about this email stuff, right? You can't use a free email service. They want to see you doing business through your business account, through your business email. So don't use a free email account. They don't want to see that. They want to see you doing business from your business email, right? Okay, so my company I tell you about the package that we have, right? This is what all comes included with the package that we have. Domain registration, 12 months web hosting, website design, monthly updates, unlimited emails, expert customer service, and internet consultation. All right. Schedule a free business credit consultation and we'll set you up right away. Okay. What is fundability? Business credit reports. You'll need to understand the importance of your business credit reports and how to read them. See, the business credit reports is like the blueprint to building your business credit, right? So before you even apply for someplace, you need to look at your business credit report so you'll know what they're getting ready to see. right? So you get to fill out the application. The first thing they're going to do is look at your business credit report. All right? They're going to do that. They don't have to ask you. Okay? So you want to know what's on there. And when you start making these payments, you're going to want to pull your business credit report so you can make sure they are reporting this stuff timely and accurately. Okay? All right. That's why you need your business credit reports. In my company, when we do coaching for you, we show you how to read your business credit reports because they're not very easy to read. Another thing about this business credit report stuff is this. These vendors that we get these accounts with, see, they're in the business of selling whatever product they're selling. They're not in the business of making sure your credit report gets sent correctly. Okay? So that will be a problem. That's why you need access to your business credit reports. So you can look at them and find out to make sure these vendors are sending the right information that's correct, right? And accurate and timely, right? Okay. So the three most important business credit agencies are Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. All right, those are the three most important business credit reporting agencies: Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. You can go to this website, businesscreditbuilder.us/reports. Reports. And you can see these three logos for Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. They will be linked to the respective websites to a page where you can put in your business name and address, and you can find out if you have a report already. All right. And sometimes they will have a report for you, even if you're a new business and you haven't done any transactions. They could have a report on you already. And if they do, they're going to give you like a low failing grade. The good part about that is it's easy to adjust that, right? Okay. Okay, other business data agencies. In addition to the business credit reporting agencies that directly calculate and issue credit reports, there are other business data agencies that affect those reports indirectly. LexisNexis and the Small Business Finance Exchange. These two agencies gather data from a variety of sources, including public records. This means they can even have access to information relating to automobile accidents, liens, and more. While you may not be able to access or change the data the agencies have on your business, you can ensure that any new information they receive is positive. Enough positive information can help counteract any negative information from the past. Okay? In addition to the EIN, there are identification numbers that go along with your business credit reports. When considering what is fundability, you need to be aware that these numbers exist. Some of them simply are assigned by the agency, like Experian BIN, right? So that's the Experian business identification number, which is assigned. You don't have to do anything. Upon your first report to Experian, they issue you a BIN number. Dun & Bradstreet is the largest and most commonly used business credit agency. And they have what they call the DUNS number, which you have to apply for. And it takes you about 30 days to get this DUNS number. But for this DUNS number, you must apply. It's not generated automatically. Okay. And in order for, so you have to apply for it, and it takes about 30 days. Now, another number at Dun & Bradstreet is the paydex score that you need to know about. The paydex score is the score that lenders look at to determine your credit worthiness. It goes from 1 to 100, okay? 1 to 100, okay? So that's what you need to know about these identifying numbers. Okay, business credit history. Okay, now I tell you that you can build your business credit and you can have with bad personal credit. You don't have to touch your personal credit, right? But I'd be wrong if I didn't tell you that if you had good personal credit, then it's going to help you get funding faster. It's going to make it easier. You're going to be more fundable if you had good personal credit. So I have to bring this up, right? So your credit history has everything to do with everything related to your credit score, which is a huge factor in the fundability of your business. Your credit history consists of a number of things, including how many accounts are reporting payments, how long you have had each account, what type of accounts they are, how much credit you are using on each account versus how much is available. They call that utilization. Are you making your payments on these accounts consistently on time? The more accounts you have reporting on-time payments, the stronger your credit score will be. Boom. Okay, align your business information. And this is a problem because a ton of loan applications are turned down each year due to fraud concerns, simply because things do not match up. So you have to have your exact business legal name, your business address, your business phone, your address listed with the IRS for the EIN, insurance companies, licenses, website, bank account, all have to have the same information with your business name spelled exactly the same as it is on your Secretary of State certificate. Okay? The key to this piece of business fundability is to monitor your reports frequently. When it comes to business credit reports, you can monitor through the reporting agencies directly or save money with Business Credit Builder. So these business credit reports, right? See, those companies, right? Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax, they're all in the business of doing this. Collecting data, repackaging that data, and selling it. That's what they do, okay? So they will charge you to access your business credit reports, about $100 per month for each of them, and you need all three of them, okay? When you do business with my company and you hire us to help you guide your way through building business credit, we charge you $25 a month for all three reports. So we save you money a little bit there. Okay. What is fundability? Financial statements, both your personal and your business financials. Okay. Both your personal and your business tax returns need to be in order. Not only that, but you need to be paying your taxes, both business and personal. Business financials. A fundable business maintains financials monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Having financial statements on demand lends credits to the legitimacy of your business. Personal tax returns. Often, tax returns for the previous 3 years will suffice. Get a tax professional to prepare them. This is the bare minimum you will need. Other information lenders may ask for include check stubs and bank statements, among other things. And what we're talking about here is making sure your business is as fundable as possible, okay? I know all businesses don't have all this stuff, right? So cool. Well, those type of businesses, they're just not as fundable, right? But if your business has none of this stuff, you can start from scratch and build up your business credit, right? Okay. Okay, we're gonna skip over that page. Okay, We're going to skip that page also. Okay. Okay, so much plays into fundability that you may not even think about, right? So how fundable is your business? Is your contact information consistent? Choose lending products that is best for your business. Do you need a traditional loan or a line of credit? Would a working capital loan or expansion loan work for your business needs? Choosing the right product to apply for can make all the difference. And that's why having a coach is key to your success. Okay, so fundability is complicated. I ain't gonna lie. All right, it's complicated. These are all the things that go into how fundable your business can be. It's complicated. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Look at all this stuff. Credibility, everything down from the industry that you're in, your business name, your business 411 listing, your business entity, your website, email, all that stuff. On the right-hand side, there's the application process, financial statements, and the business credit reports. All of that stuff figures into how fundable your business is. Okay? Okay. What is fundability? It's everything. A quick answer to what is fundability is simple. However, when you dig a little deeper, there are many layers that crisscross that makes it seem some time and to unravel. It's more like a ball of yarn than an onion, really. I didn't need to read all that. I'm gonna skip all that. Let's go to the next step. Anybody got any questions at this point? Are y'all with me? Anybody got any questions at this point before we go forward? Because I know we went over a whole bunch of information and we didn't even get to the nitty gritty yet. Okay, no questions? Can y'all hear me? What? Okay, we're gonna go forward. All right. Now this next step is not so easy. Okay. All right, thank you, Mika. All right, so this next step is not so simple, right? Now the stuff that we've done already is set up our business credible in the eyes of the lender so that we can be as fundable as possible, right? Now we can start building business credit. Because like I said, that setting up your business fundable and incredible in the eyes of the lender is important, right? So now we're going to look for vendors that's going to give us credit when we have no credit, and they have to report to the business credit reporting agencies. That's hard because one, not that many companies are going to give you credit when you have no credit, right? And two, they have to be able to report. And that's hard also because only 10% of all businesses even report because they're under high guidelines and restrictions to even be able to report. Okay. So we're going to start with these net 30 accounts, which means that when they give us a little bit of credit, they're going to give us a little bit of credit. And when we get something on credit, we're going to pay it in 30 days. Hence the term net 30. We have to pay the total balance in 30 days. All right. A business credit report can be started much the same as a consumer report commonly is, with small amounts of credit. The business can be approved for small credit amounts to help them build an initial credit profile. These types of initial accounts in the business world are commonly referred to as vendor credit or net 30 accounts. And some vendors will approve your company for net 30 payment terms upon verification of as little as an EIN number and a 411 listing. See, I told you about that, right? The EIN number and the 411 listing. Okay? Here are some vendors who will approve you for initial credit now, even if you have no credit right now. Okay, the first spot is Maverick Office Supplies. You can go to businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors, and you can see the link to get your hookup for Maverick. They report to all 3 business credit reporting agencies. Another good one is the CEO Creative. That's another good net 30. Okay. Others are Granger, and they sell like uniforms, tools, stuff like that, right? Barnett is a Home Depot company. So anything that Home Depot sells, Barnett sells. And also Uline, you know about Uline. They do janitorial supplies, food service supplies, packaging, stuff like that. All right. All right. Some vendors will require an initial prepaid order before they can approve your business for terms. You need a total of at least 5 net 30 pay day accounts reporting. That's why I got the car. You see the car got the number 5 on it. And check out the smoke on the car. But check out his face. His face is like, yo, I got credit. Let's roll. Right? So now we got 5 net 30 accounts. That's your first goal. Those net 30 accounts. We need 5 of them on your credit reports. So you go, you find your 5 net 30 vendors that report. You pay, you buy something on credit, you pay it, and then you pull your business credit reports. When you see a total of 5 trade lines on your business credit reports, that's when you can go to revolving accounts. After 5 trade lines are established using vendor accounts, obtaining revolving accounts is the next step. Revolving accounts are cards a business owner can use and not be required to pay the full balance owed each month. Word. Most major stores do offer business credit, including Home Depot, Lowe's, Office Depot, Staples, Best Buy, Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, Amazon, Dell, Apple, BP, Chevron, Racetrack, and many more. So once you get to this level, it becomes easier, right? And see, some businesses, this is all they need is access to some vendors like this. It might be a freight company, and all they need is access to some gas and repairs for the truck. Another business might just need some wood from Home Depot. Another business might need some office supplies and a computer, right? To get their business going and operate, okay? Once 10 total accounts are on the credit, so that means you went and got 5 net 30s, and then you got 5 revolving, right? Once you got 10, then that's when you can start applying for Visa, MasterCard, and American Express type credit. Approval amounts will be equivalent to the highest credit limit account on the business report. Try to have 10 accounts with at least one of them having a high 10 account. Don't go out there, Mom. All right. It's essential to keep using the credit, keep applying for more, and talk with credit providers to raise credit limits. If you do this, business credit will keep growing until higher limit credit lines are obtained within 6 to 12 months. No skipping steps, 10 trade lines, high limit of 10,000. High limit of 10,000. Let me go back over that. I don't think I discussed that. So when you get these revolving accounts, you want to pick one of these revolving accounts and use it more often, because when they see you making on-time payments, right, then you want to call them back and ask them to increase your limit. You want to keep doing that. You want to keep calling them and asking them to increase. But they're only going to increase if they see you making on-time payments. So what I do, my strategy is to go make 3 payments on time, call them, yo, let me get an increase. Boom, run it like that. All right. Cash business accounts will match your highest credit limit reports on the credit file. MasterCard, Visa, American Express. Once you get this business credit up, then you get access to loans and credit lines. Okay? Now, I'm gonna give you 3 ways to get funding that your bank won't tell you about because they don't sell this stuff. Okay? See, that's alternative funding, right? So most business funding does not come from a commercial bank. They come from alternative funding because alternative funders, they specialize in particular things. And they don't have a branch in every neighborhood. So they're hard to find, okay? And they specialize. They might only sell 1 or 2 things. Like the commercial bank sells a whole bunch of product, but alternative lenders only sell 1 or 2 things, okay? So here goes 3 ways to get funding. We're gonna go over this real quick so we can get out of here. Okay, cash flow financing. Cash flow financing is the most popular type of alternative funding today. These are cash advances that look at bank account management for approval. If you have more than $10,000 in deposits, well, let me say this, let me rephrase that. If you have more than $3,000 in deposits per month, you can get approval because it used to be 10, but now I have a new lender that does it for you have to make more than 3,000. Okay. This is the fastest and easiest money you are going to find and secure. This is some fast money stuff right here. A lot of these accounts that you can get money from, they're automated and you get it in within 24 hours, 48 hours. Okay. Okay, so my new funding partner is David Allen Capital. And with their system, it's like an automatic deal, right? So anybody can go online, you fill out an application, a quick, simple application, and then with that information, it'll forward you to the appropriate place to fund you based on the answers you gave on that application. So if you put in there that you make under $3,000 a month, that's going to automatically kick out an email saying that you are not qualified at this time. Okay? If your lowest monthly income is less than 3,000, you are not qualified for this, right? So if it's between 3 and 5,000, then it's going to show you to Giggle Finance. Giggle Finance has this situation that's going to be able to fund you, even if you don't have a business. If you're a 1099 worker, if you're putting money into your personal bank account with and you're an independent contractor, we can fund you. Okay, it's not that much, but they can fund you. Okay, they can help you. Okay, now let's say you put on your application, you make between 5 and 15,000. This is going to shoot you to a bitty advance. Okay, that way, with that one, you do need a bank account, business bank account, and you need to have a FICO score of 550, which is not that much. So, they're really looking at the cash flow, right? And then if you make over 15,000, that's where the big money's at. Then you go to Bank Breezy, okay? So your application will go to Bank Breezy, and then you'll get an answer. With the Giggle one, you'll get an answer in 10 minutes. With Biddy and Bank Breezy, it might take you 24, 48 hours to get that, but they're going to be right on you, right? When you fill out the application, they're going to ask you for what you need. They're going to ask you to put your bank account information in there and all this stuff, and boom, boom, bam. It's going to be fast, all right? Collateral-based financing. Collateral-based financing can be obtained if you have some type of viable collateral to offset what you are borrowing. Even as a startup with bad credit, you can still secure collateral financing if you have collateral, okay? Here goes some types of collateral. Accounts receivable is also known as factoring. This is for businesses that can group and sell their invoices. If you have customers that owe you, that's accounts receivable financing. Purchase orders are for companies that have government contracts. If you have a contract to do business and you need something to get that job done, you can't go to a commercial bank. You can go to an alternative funding with that contract and say, hey, I got this contract. They're going to pay me. All I need is this truck or this piece of machinery. And boom, that's easy money. Stocks, bonds, 401ks. If you have these type of investments, then these type of investments stay intact, as you can get a business loan on those. Just schedule a consult. I'll tell you more about it. There's revenue lending. There's inventory and equipment lending. There's real estate lending. There's insurance agent lending. If you have a book of business, that's for insurance agents. A book of business is the list of their clients. That's like potential money for that agency, right? So they can lend you money on that. Okay, here's the other one. Unsecured credit. This is also named Credit Line Hybrid Program on my website. If you go to the business credit, if you go to the business loans tab on my website, you'll see the Credit Line Hybrid Program. That's what this is. Unsecured credit-based financing is a great way to get money for your business if you have a good personal credit or know a guarantor that does. Okay? So basically, this is how it works. You need a 685 FICO score. They'll look at your personal credit to get you approved, and they'll look at the highest revolving account, and they will match that up to 5 times on business credit cards. So you get approved for these credit cards based on your personal, but when you make a payment, they report to the business credit reporting agencies. You need a 685 or around that, okay? You also have access to private money is also available if you have good tax returns. Oh, that hybrid program, if you go to the website or if you go to Get Funding, go to Get Funding, businesscreditbuilder.us/get funding. There's a video on there that talks about the credit line hybrid program, okay? Now, because we're like a broker, right? So we have a lot of different lenders. So we also have private money lenders, private companies that have money and they're looking for the right idea, right? But you have to have good tax returns and stuff. Venture capital and equity financing, that's like Shark Tank guys, right? Crowdfunding, you all know about crowdfunding. That could be an option depending on what you're doing. You can even get specialized funding to buy equipment, signs, and vehicle wraps, okay? So equipment is machinery, trucks, and stuff like that, right? Fleets of trucks. Now, how to easily get business credit and financing all in one place, the Business Finance Suite. On my website, at the bottom of each page, there are video testimonials of my clients. Check out what they have to say. This is Brian Fleming. He's from New Jersey. He talks about how he got his first 50,000. Okay, it's the ultimate solution, the Business Finance Suite. Easiest and fastest way to get money and credit to build and grow your business. It's a simple solution. This is what you get. You get business credit for your business, not linked to your social, through the top-selling business credit system. You get access to funding for your business to start, build, and grow. Our cutting-edge technology helps you meet credibility requirements before you apply. Let me say something about that. The cutting-edge technology that helps you meet credibility requirements before you apply. I didn't mention this earlier, but when we help you build your business credit, we build business credit in 4 tiers of vendors. Each tier, we give you about 15 vendors, and we tell you pick 3. Now, when you look at these vendors, we're giving you all the information that you need to know, including how to get qualified, what you need to get qualified, to get approved. So if you did this on your own and you went to a company and you asked them, well, what do I need to get qualified before I fill out this application? What they're gonna say is, fill out this application and I'll let you know if you qualify. So we help you save time because you just look over our list and determine which ones you're most qualified for. You apply for them. You didn't save time, right? Time is money. You can get access to discounted business credit reports. I told you about that. Free Experience Smart Business Access. We have the largest supply of starter vendors to start your business credit. Massive selection of revolving store credit with underwriting guidelines. Hard to find cash credit sources you can get within 120 days. No personal credit check or guarantee is required. You also get access to cash flow financing options, collateral-based financing, unsecured financing, private money, alternative SBA, venture capital, right? Okay. Now, all my clients, they get their own control panel. These are my core product, the core package. You get your own control panel, and it looks similar to this. But it doesn't have all those buttons on the left because it's like my reseller account, right? So, but you will have a button like this, build my business credit. So you'll go in there and you'll get your course content. So we go step by step. Remember I said no skipping steps, right? Now, when you go down into these steps, each step is going to have information for you, how to complete the step, right? Like you drill down some more, here goes some of the detailed steps. Like the first step there is the business name. So we're going to show you, we're going to tell you that you need this. We're going to show you how to get it in a explanation in this step. There's going to be a video that's going to tell you about this step. And if you still can't figure it out, then you can call the advisor team and they will help you one-on-one. So it's like you're never alone doing this. There's always somebody you can contact. You can pick up the telephone, talk to somebody. You're in the system. You go step by step, right? It's simple, all right? Now, remember I told you about the vendors when we give you the vendors. So this vendor is Racetrack, and this is what it looks like basically. We give you everything that you need to know about the vendor before you apply. So this is Racetrack. They report to Dun & Bradstreet. Their terms are revolving. We got their telephone number, the description of what they sell, and how to qualify. So with Racetrack, they need you to have an EIN number, a DUNS number, a PAYDA score of 78, preferred 3 years in business, business entity, and your phone listed with 411. So you know when to apply for this and when not to apply for this, right? And there's a button right there that you can apply right there on Johnny on the spot, okay? Now, this is Christine. This is one of my clients. She got all of these approvals in 6 months with no, she did not give her social, okay? But not everybody could do this, all right, in 6 months. She is able to do this in 6 months because her husband is a truck driver and she's a stay-at-home mom. So she's at home all day doing business credit and she's able to do it. Not everybody can do it this fast. It can be done, but most people got things to do, okay? So it can be done, but it's highly unlikely you'll do it in 6 months, okay? I'm just being straight. It'll usually take you about a year. Most people take more than a year, and they are diligent at doing this, okay? Okay. Why the Business Finance Suite is perfect for you? You get your own business credit advisor who offers concierge service for 12 months and helps you build your business credit. your own finance officer for 5 years to help you get the best financing for your business. Okay? So here's a quick summary, and we're going to get out of here. All right. Your business, you get your own business finance suite control panel, discounted business credit reports, free DUNS number, largest supplier of starter vendors, massive selection of revolving store credit, hard to find cash credit sources, access to cash flow, collateral-based, unsecured, and private money sources. It typically takes you about 18, 24 months if you did this on your own. With us, it should take you about 12 months if you do the steps. But with everybody, it's a different time frame for everybody to do the steps, right? Getting the vendor, setting up the account, making the purchase, pay it, pull your credit reports, look for more vendors. See, everybody's going to do this at a different pace. But if you're diligent, you can do it in 12 months. I don't tell people they can do it in less than 12 months. Okay? I'm not shooting you no pipe dreams. Okay? You can do it at your pace, right? But I'm not going to say you can get all of this and that. Nah. This is the real way to do it, step by step. All right? This is the real way to do it, step by step. Trade line by trade line. Now, to get started, we have 2 different packages. We have the core package, which I already told you about, and we have the biggest business credit building program, which is a one-on-one consultation with me for 1 year, right? So the core package is what I already discussed with you, where you get the control panel and the advisors and the finance team and all of that. That's the best package. The business credit building program is a one-on-one consultation with me, where I'm going to walk over all the steps with you and help you build up your business credit in 1 year. Okay? So get started today as part of this seminar, and you can get started with a huge discount on our premier enrollment plan. This offer is not offered any place. No other company other than, I'm like a franchise, right, of Credit Suite. I'm a franchise of Credit Suite. So you won't find this any place other than anybody that is a dealer of Credit Suite. My company is Business Credit Builder. Okay, so it usually would cost about $4,400, but you can get it for $29.95. You can put $1,500 down and make 6 payments of $249, or you can make a single payment of $2,250, which is a savings of $750. Now, if there's anybody here that thinks they might be interested in this, and you would like to take advantage of it, then I can do something for you. I could take $1,000 off of that $2,250 and make it a single payment of $1,250. But we can only do that today. All right. So in order to do that, you would just call me directly right after this webinar. Right? Or you set up a consult. All right. But I only have, limited amounts of these $1,000 credits. Okay. So you have to act fast. In other words, it's not an open deal, right? Normally it's a single payment of $2,250 get you in, or you can put $1,500 down. All right. Now, the one-on-one package, the value of which is $2,500, my price is only $995, and you can get started with $400 down, or a single payment of $750. Now, if you think you're interested in this, then you could do a $500 single payment, but that's only for today. Okay, for today, or if you schedule a consult today. All right. Now, let's say you can't afford all of that. Then you can look at my ebooks for as low as $10, right? Just go to businesscreditbuilder.us/ebooks, and you can see my ebooks for as low as $10. And if you can't afford that, then you can go to my blog. My blog got a whole bunch of information. And so does the social medias. We now have a Spotify with the Spotify. It's like a video podcast. You can listen or you can view and listen. And the YouTube channel is off the Heezy. You know, that's a whole. Okay, so start today by scheduling your free business credit consultation at businesscreditbuilder.us/consult. Does anybody have any questions at all? Was this information useful? Juan says, I have to jump off. Thank you for another great presentation. See, he's been in here before. All right. Thomas says, very helpful information. Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas Stevens. Yes, sir. Any questions at all? Y'all really don't have no questions, for real. Mika says, very helpful. Thank you. We'll schedule a consult. All right. Mika in the building. No doubt about it. Okay, if we don't have any questions, y'all, I'm going to thank y'all once again for attending and listening to me. I know this isn't all exciting or nothing like that, but we're trying to get you to the next step in your business. All right. Everybody, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great one. Thank you. Peace. Oh, let me stop this share and all that stuff. Yeah, boy, another one down. You know, I did about almost 300 of these webinars. All right, everybody, take care.